thrilled to celebrate here with you at the world premiere of Black Widow.
The wait is finally over.
Let's go.
It's a huge, fun action movie for the fans. Can't wait for people to see it.
Finally getting to see it, so exciting.
Thank you for waiting. I'm really grateful you're all here tonight.
We are here to celebrate Black Widow!
We make these movies for you and we finally get to see it!
You ready to watch Black Widow?
Let's go!
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being the best fans in the world. Enjoy the world premiere of Marvel Studios' Black Widow.
We have to go back to where it all started.
It was amazing.
Mind-blowing.
Oh my god, I love the power!
It's gonna be a hell of a reunion.
And one more time, Shirley, right? There you go, perfect. Thank you.
I knew it. I was like, I did a few solos with that. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Get on your right.
Perfect. Yes, 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 got it.
They need to feed.
Thank you.
The greatest fans in any universe. This event started off in Melbourne, Australia, followed by a red carpet in London and New York, and finally, right here, we are going to be watching Marvel Studios' Black Widow at the global premiere fan event finale in Hollywood. So I've got one very, I am really excited to welcome to the stage some of the filmmakers of Marvel Studios' Black Widow. Please welcome to the stage co-producer Brian Chapek, executive producer Brad Winderbaum, executive producer Victoria Alonso, and executive producer and president of Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige.
Are you ready to watch Black Widow? Finally.
All right, let's go. Let's roll it. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's such a it's such a celebration of the project, but also like, you know, of the world opening up and feeling like we can go back to the movies and see a movie on the big screen again the way it was intended. To be able to share the film with the fans at this event, it means the world to us. It's the fans are the reason why we made the movie in the first place and why we do what we do. It's why we get up in the morning. So for everyone to be able to see it on the big screen in their amazing costumes, it's a privilege to all of us, honestly. Well, you know, I think what Marvel does really well and what we try to do is create events, whether it's a big movie event that you need to see on the big screen or a series for Disney Plus that they feel like must see event stories. And that every chapter in the MCU has its own place and feels like it's a crucial piece of this ongoing story that we're all telling together.
This movie has been a long journey, not only from her character in the MCU, but just, you know, how long it took to kind of get here. So, you know, it's amazing that we're finally here and we're able to share it with the fans. Like, you know, to see their dedication and their commitment and their passion, it's, you know, it really is the reason why we do it. So it's really a great feeling. You know, normally when you come to these, you know, events, you tend to see, you know, these passionate fans kind of on the outskirts and on the, you know, and on the periphery. And it's amazing to be able to open up the doors and really, you know, see the movie as one and celebrate it with, you know, the people who care so much. The fact that we're able to see this on a big screen, it's really incredible, and it speaks to, you know, the patience and just the dedication towards the team. And you know, the movie has such amazing action and humor. It's such a well-rounded, you know, rounded story. So it's really great to be able to see it on the big screen.
It's surreal. Like, honestly, I don't think I realized it was happening until earlier this week, because I was so excited about it. We were really ramping up when the pandemic hit, and then, you know, the pandemic hit, and then the way that I dealt with it was really kind of retreating into self and trying to get some more work done. And I almost kind of forgot about everything that happened right before. So now I've been really revisiting the movie, and I'm just really excited, and I'm hoping that everybody gets to see it in the theaters or on Disney Plus and that really enjoys it. I hope that we deliver on our Natasha Romanoff farewell the way that Marvel Studios intended. I mean, there's obviously the big screen, there's the massiveness of them. We're going to have huge sequences, and the images and the visuals are great. But I think the community, the communal feeling, I was really surprised at how moved I was when they did the Marvel See You at the Theaters thing. Because I was like, oh, I bet I've seen all this footage, it's not going to be new. And then you heard Stan Lee's voice say, I love being with people. And I just, like, my heart kind of seized up for a second. I was like, yeah, I love being with people. I love seeing these movies and cheering. I've definitely, you know, been sucked into the YouTube hole of people cheering when Thor arrives in Wakanda.
And now to see this is unbelievable. And thanks Marvel for having hold it. I mean, can you imagine to have this tremendous investment and this excitement, waiting and having the faith and the certainty that we were going to come back, and we're back. We are certainly back.
It has been a remarkable journey. It has been a long time coming, not just for Black Widow to get her own standalone movie, but for us to actually be able to release that movie here in Hollywood with a crowd, with real people. It's amazing. It's amazing to finally get to share this movie with the world, and it's amazing of a sign of we hope, recovery and normalcy and getting back to what we all love to do, which is go to the movies. It's great, and whenever we get to interact with the fans, it's amazing. That's one of the core tenets that Stan Lee did for decades and decades in the comics, was interacting with the fans, and now getting to do this on Hollywood Boulevard with real fans across the street, with real fans and cosplayers here who have costumes, which I'll be honest with you, rival the costumes we have on the sets and in the movies. It's pretty shocking. It's pretty amazing, particularly for things like Black Widow that is just coming out, or the Loki series, which just aired a few weeks ago. The passion is amazing and fuels us, and it's been too long since we've been able to interact with that in person. Well, I mean, that's we make these movies for the big screen. They are made to hold up on a big giant image and to be shared and enjoyed with a big giant crowd. And every decision we make along the way is for what will it be like on that opening night in a big theater. And now we finally get to see it, and we finally get to it. That's where these Marvel movies are made for the theaters.
I don't want to let it go, so it's hard for me to say it's the end of the journey. It's a cycle. We're looking inside a chunk of time that we didn't know what she was doing. So I refuse to let her go. I'm attached. She's been with us forever. We love her. We love our widow, and we love our widows. So it's inspiring to see where we've gone from where we were, and I can't imagine the reaction. I'm just so excited that the world will get to see it. We finished it from our homes. So we finished, I mean, I have a big TV, but it's not 40 foot, you know, so a 40-footer is giving you an experience, and just to see it, I've seen it big, obviously, but just to be able to see it with people, more than the big screen, which of course we want the theatrical event to be theatrical, we want to make sure that people can do community at the cinema, which is what we hope that continues to be a part of who we are as people. That we love Disney Plus, we love to see it at home, but there's something really special about going to the movies.